This is a podcast.
Yo, that shit was funny as hell. This ain't no pool. That boy goo up in the lagoon.
All right, we can start whenever.
Oh man, rapper Jim Jones arrested after police chase in Metro.
Yo, you are behind. These things happened yesterday.
It happened today. It's the 22nd, right?
Unless I woke up this morning and seen it, but still, like that thing been happenning. 50 already got memes out about him. He's already mad million interviews out about him.
What'd he do?
50 already got at him.
What'd he do?
I think he said, who told Jimmy to get the strap?
No, I mean, what did Jimmy do?
He had drugs on him. They ran from the cops.
Oh,
he
man.
had a gun on him. He had
man.
drugs on him.
No.
But he said, Jimmy,
you on the football team, Capo?
But Jimmy said that he told Shorty to pull over, and she kept going. So obviously he ain't the Capo because they didn't follow directions. Believe what you want to believe.
Brothers, we're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers. We're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers. We're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing and we're brothers. We're happy singing and we're colored. We're happy singing.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Fresco.
And it's your boy Flaw 700.
And we are the Podcast Brothers, back with another week's episode 91. Swag. You can follow your boy Fresco on Twitter at Fresco Bin Famous, BIN Famous, and that's on Instagram at Fresco Fame.
And I'm Flaw 700 on everything. Also, man, if you want to catch up with the latest and greatest of what we got going on, visit thebrothers.pod.com and make sure you subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts and the newly created Google Podcast. That's right. Google has its own Apple podcast type of thing going on.
Yeah.
So subscribe to us on there if you ain't got iPhones, man. I was doing the research and I heard that, 80% of people who listen to podcasters actually don't own an iPhone. So there's a whole huge demographic out there. I hope that's the right word to use for this out there that, they don't have iPhones, especially international. Like iPhones ain't really, I think iPhones pop in the United States, but internationally Android got it on lock. So,
Interesting.
But you know how people are, man. People are addicted to SoundCloud. People won't listen to your show if it's not on SoundCloud, regardless of what link you send them. Like, yo, this plays on every phone. B, what's your SoundCloud link?
Right.
What's the SoundCloud link?
Because they be having their own profiles on SoundCloud too and shit.
I get it. I guess, I just want to be heard.
Mama, I just want to be heard.
I just want to be heard. So before we get into this episode, man, we just want to touch on some things that happened earlier in the week. You know what? I don't want to do that yet. I want to get into our week.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
All right. Where we left off, we recorded last week's episode a little bit early.
It felt like a long time.
It felt like a long time because we had the live show, and then we recorded a few days early. So we really ain't been in our groove. Like 2 weeks ago, we recorded on a Saturday at the live show, and then the following week we recorded on a Wednesday. So we had a short week to record,
and then a long break,
and then a
this
long
episode.
break. So with that being said, my week was kind of longer than usual. Thursday, was the birthday twins' birthday. We had the cookout. It was a beautiful event. That's one of the beautiful things about being a homeowner and having a dope backyard is when, family and friends come through, and, they enjoy,
You got the crib now where it all happens from here on out.
Right.
It's
so
the designated spot.
I enjoy sharing my space with, family, especially if everybody's having a good time. I was on the grill, chefing it up, burnt dogs for everybody. The burgers was smashing. Almost burnt my eyes out, man. If you on the grill, you know what it's like to be over that grill flipping them burgers, and you know what I'm saying? It's just hot.
Is it something similar to like when you smoking a blunt and
I don't know nothing about that.
The smoke accidentally get in your eyes? Like I can't see.
About that.
Well,
no.
That's my equivalent.
I always
to what the fuck
wondered
you
about.
just
I
said.
always wondered about that though. Like, does it burn anything? Like anything? Like when you smoking, do your fingertips burn? Do your lips burn?
I mean, there's just such thing called a finger stinger when you smoke the Dutch down so low that it's down there none left, but you're still trying to get it and it's still lit and it shit burn your finger.
How many times have you done that?
Quite a few. I got burn marks on my thumbs. Look at that shit.
For that last pull.
Look at that one thumb right there. That's 2 big ass burn marks on my thumb right there from the weed.
So yeah. The birthday party was lit.
Look at this thumb.
He's showing me his burnt thumbs from trying to get that last pull of cig of weed.
Shit is real out here in this pothead world.
Yeah, so the birthday party was turned out to be a success. The next day was June the 15th. I was anticipating that Nas album. We're going to talk about that a little later.
Yeah.
But I waited all day to hear it. I didn't get a chance to hear it till 10 o'clock at night. So that's how my June 15th went. You know, just the whole day I'm clocking like, yo, where that Nas at? Where that Nas at? I ain't get it. But once again, we'll talk about that a little later. The next day, June 16th, my birthday, the boy turned 35.
Facts.
But
happy B-Day.
Appreciate it. But it's crazy because when I woke up, the first text messages that I got was mom's in the hospital. So I'm like, oh, man, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. But turns out, you know, she just had a fractured ankle. And, you know, she's in the boot right now. So Mom Deuce is doing good. But that's not the type of text messages you want to wake up to.
Not at all.
Especially like never, ever, but definitely not on your birthday. Because, you know, when tragedies happen, whatever happened kind of takes over for that day.
Right.
Like, you don't want to celebrate that day ever again.
It's pretty much over now.
Right. The day's
your birthday
gone.
is tomorrow, officially the next day.
My birthday is officially the next day. Like, matter of fact, my birthday's before, like, whatever. Like, that day is gone. But fortunately, it was just, you know, a minor little incident. Like I said, she's in the boot. Then after that, we went to breakfast, man. The bros. Shout out to Fresco, King Dean, and Don Juan Macalicious.
And our nephew AJ.
And our nephew AJ. We went to, first we tried to go to IHOB.
Smack City.
But, you know, I guess everybody wanted a burger that bad.
IHOB.
We couldn't get in because everybody wanted them burgers. So we went to the Golden Corral, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this.
Don't get the cinnamon powder on the French toast when you go there.
Yeah, I think we just ate a plate full of sugar.
Yeah, that shit was very sweet. It's like, damn, it was good, but it was like, bro,
yeah, it was
I'm too old for this shit.
Just like, you know what?
It would have been way better without the cinnamon on it.
35. Why did I just do that to myself at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Knowing I got the rest of the day.
I felt very awkward for the next few hours.
It's like, yo, that
didn't know what to do.
And so we're going to make that an annual thing. Day before Father's Day, the brothers go out. And so now we know what not to do.
Your birthday always the day before Father's Day?
Nah, it's not. It's not. So like last week, it's always, I think Father's Day and Mother's Day is like that third Sunday of the month, which is what happens. My birthday fell on a Saturday, but I've had plenty of birthdays on a Wednesday. So
right.
I was actually happy. My birthday actually was on a weekend.
My birthday was on a Wednesday last year. Cheeks.
Mm-hmm. You know, after that, relaxed, went out to dinner with my fiance, my kids, you know, my brother Dean, his wife Darlene, and their daughter Princess. We went out to forgot the name of that joint, but I love these fries. You know, I'm a simple person. We don't got to do nothing crazy. We ain't got to dress up. Take me where I can get a juicy burger and some delicious French fries.
I thought you was off the red meat, cuz.
I was, but then we got this grill. And I was just
thought about that.
But it's just crazy how it works though. Cause the goal was to stay away from pork. I kind of dabbled back into that a little bit. So the pork was the first 6 months, and then come June, no red meat. And then next year, and then it'd be just all chicken, and then next year be vegan. But then we just copped the grill, and you mean to tell me I can't make
a burger?
I can't make a burger.
The feast the whole. I ain't about to be making nobody else burgers.
Yeah. Right? I'm on the grill flipping all these burgers, and I can't have one. Shit. Yeah.
In West Baltimore? Shit. It's motherfuckers from my own city.
Yo, we about to take that, man. You mean to tell me I got a grill and I can't make my own burger? Shit. What else? What was my week? So
that's
Father's
like rolling
Day
a Dutch and not smoking it, not being able to smoke it.
Yeah, so Father's Day, it's like, I'm done smoking weed, but I'm gonna roll everybody else's.
Nah.
Shit. So the next day was Father's Day. Oh, let me tell you something. How about your boy fell asleep at 10:30 at night on his birthday? I was done.
That sound like a good day to me. Shit.
Yeah, but like,
what the fuck?
Okay,
10:30 is perfect.
Okay, I guess I ain't bugging then because
Hell
I was
nah.
like, I'm gone, like I'm asleep.
Nah.
I felt kind of bad that I did that. Though.
In adulthood, I find myself it's the more that I can get done during the day, during the day, the better. So the sooner I can get to fucking bed. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So the next day was Father's Day, and that was a relaxing day as well. This time my fiance hit the grill. She threw steaks, chicken. She made mac and cheese, and you know, yeah, all on the grill. So I'm chopping through the steak with the A1 sauce, eating the grilled chicken with the buffalo sauce, digging in the mac and cheese.
Oh, that boy got bars. Ooh.
That rhymed?
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that rhymed. Got the Ciroc, drinking a Ciroc. I'm doing all of that. Father's Day was lit, man. Father's Day was very relaxing, man. Like I said, I don't ask for much, man.
That sounds pretty good.
And then after that, you know, the week was what it was. The rest of that was just back to work, back to kickboxing class. So, you know, after all that eating, because I made sure I ate and drank all weekend, kickboxing class kicked my ass.
Good.
But it's still Flaw Seagal. It's still, it's still Flaw Claw Van Damme. You know, we about to get back on that thing. I paid my gym membership. We back in that thing.
Hey, I think I'm about to sign up for. I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be on that beach, chest naked, by the end of August, man.
Yeah, I've been telling you for years, man. Get the baby oil.
It's coming. It's coming.
I've been telling you. Oh shit! See, everything come back full circle. Sometimes when you speak things into existence, it takes a while for it to come around, but there it is.
It's coming. So that was my week. I think. Yeah. Yep. I think so. Oh, Luke Cage is back. I'm watching Luke Cage season 2. I'm still on episode 1, but that's what I'm doing. So that's my week.
I still can't take Juice from Sons of Anarchy serious on Luke Cage when I see him. It's like, you was the little runt on Sons of Anarchy. And
I can't even front because that's how I felt watching The Wire. And remember I was telling you about how the priest from Walking Dead was on there as his tough cop?
Yeah.
I can't take you serious. So that's what I was saying.
Right, I get you.
I can't take you serious. You the punk ass priest from Walking Dead. Now you're just badass cop.
Right.
Even though I'm watching it
in past time.
Reversed.
Right.
So he was a tough ass cop first.
Right. And then he was a punk ass preacher. Yeah. Punk ass preacher. Hashtag punk ass preacher.
No, we're not doing that. Nah.
Punk ass preacher. PAP. My week was regular, man. I actually had a pretty lame Father's Day, to be honest with you. I was by myself most of the day. But it's all good. That went, work. I did see Superfly on Father's Day though.
That's nice.
I did see it. It was okay. Some of the parts was drawn out and some of the parts was quick as fuck. It was like, okay, like the first 2 scenes be drawn out and then the next couple of scenes be quick as shit. I was trying to figure out the fuck they were doing here. It was kind of hard to catch it, but it was cool for what it was. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad. Work. That's really it, bro. I really had a pretty basic week. Applying for new job positions. Part-time jobs as well. Not part-time job, more so than full-time. I'm pretty comfortable with my full-time job for the moment.
Last time you had 2 jobs, you was on the podcast falling asleep.
Nigga, that was 2 full-time jobs. I said part-time.
This nigga fell asleep on the podcast.
In the chair, like the grandpa drunk on the porch. Hands folded on his stomach. Laid out. But nah, it's part-time, not full-time. I wouldn't do that shit again like that. But I'm thinking about signing up for boxing classes. I've been looking into it. I just got the urge to hit something, man. And before I hit somebody, I think I'd rather just hit a bag or something. Or get taught how to throw a punch the right way. I just want to hit something.
Not to cut you off, but I don't think that works.
Yo, you know what? Time out. I was talking to Kayla the other day. Shout out to Kayla. I was talking to Kayla the other day, and she was telling me about how she was tight with me about cutting her off at the live show. Like, so she was really upset. I was like, yo, I ain't mean it, man. I apologize. So we was going back and forth about it. And I was like, yo, bro cut me off all the fucking time, but this is his line. Don't mean to cut you off, but I was like, well, nigga, you actually
generous. I'm generous, but you cut me off. Everybody cut each other.
That's
off.
What I'm saying.
I was gonna wait till she came on the show. I was gonna kind of make fun of it, like, but you already spoke to her. But I think we all cut each other off, and I think
we do.
to be a podcaster, sometimes you be like, oh, wait a minute, I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when we first started, like that.
We
was
had a thing, right?
But now I think you get it. It's just like, oh, listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but I got something to add to that real quick.
But you actually interject, like, I don't mean to cut you off instead of just saying it. There's like more fluent of a conversation. You just jump in, you actually say, hey, stop what you're saying so I can say what I'm saying.
I don't mean to cut you off means I'm trying to be, like, I'm not trying to.
But you're doing exactly what you're not trying to do.
So I should just cut you off?
Just fuck it, just jump in.
All right, got you. I thought I was doing the nice thing by saying, I don't mean to cut you off.
That's like just...
You know what? Listeners, how would you, if you do a podcast with somebody, how would you rather have it? Would you rather have that person say, listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but would you rather them just cut you off without even...
It's kind of no different, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, it's still being done. I'm cutting you off.
All right, you got on fresh kicks. I step on your shoes. I tell you, my bad. Or I don't say nothing at all. Your shoes, your kicks is still damaged, but don't you appreciate me saying my bad?
That's not the same.
It's the same.
That's not the same level of disrespect.
It's the same thing.
No,
it's the same.
Not.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's not
anything. But if I violate you in any way,
okay,
and I say my bad or I don't, doesn't it?
That's not really what in a conversational sense. It's not a violation like stepping on a nigga's shoe. You got something you trying to say. We having a conversation. You also trying to get your point across. But anyway, you ain't mean to cut me off, but
I said what I said. No, matter of fact, I didn't mean to cut you off. Then you cut me off. Now I lost my train of thought. So I don't know what I was about to say.
Good.
I don't even know where we left off at.
Shout out to Kayla.
Yeah, that's where we were. Yeah, shout out to Kayla.
Shout out to Kayla.
She'll be on the show.
Bounce right back next week, right?
I think it's
the 6th.
Is it the 6th? No, it's in 2 weeks then.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out to Kayla. She'll be back on the show in 2 weeks. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So before we get this episode started, man, we just want to touch on a few things. Because there was like a terrible event that happened last weekend. It's called Art All Night. It's something that we've been doing in the city of Trenton for the last 12 years. And it turned out to be a tragic event happened. One person lost their life. A friend of ours, one of your best friends, brother, is actually, how's he doing?
Y'all know Keisha. Yeah, she was at the live show. She's been on the podcast plenty of times. Very, very good friend of mine. We've known each other since like 99, like 2000, 9th grade and shit, since high school. And I've been real close to her family since then. And her youngest brother was at the Art All Night event, and he got shot in the head, man. It's you know, it's crazy to process some shit like that. Like, and the media is putting a crazy spin on it. You know, he was hit, and then they gave him a weapons charge. But
they handcuffed him, right?
I'm not sure how it went in those
I'm hearing
moments.
so many stories. I wasn't there.
Yeah, but I mean, I have details from the family, but I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So, but the overall, you know, it's a medical aspect and it's a legal aspect because he is under arrest. They have him as a suspect. Why? When he was hit, but there aren't any rumors or reports of him being a shooter. You know what I'm saying? And where the gun came from, who knows? You know what I'm saying? So, medically, he's able to move his legs. He can move both his legs. He's having issues responding to certain commands. You know, he can't move his left side of his body at the moment, with the left side of his upper body, but he can move his legs. He's breathing on his own. You know, he can blink his eyes. So, you know, he's showing signs of progression since the night. But, you know, the real test is when they run the test and everything to see what the real damage is or what he's going to really have trouble with, you know, going forward. So if everybody out there who's listening, send a prayer for my friend Keisha and her family, the Armstrong family. It's a rough time, man. And then they still got to deal with the legal aspect of it, you know, because he is under arrest and they got to fight the charge. And it's a crazy event. And shout out to the other victims who were, you know, affected by this event. Well, one of my coworkers was there. He got shot in the foot, and his foot got lodged in his foot, and they told him it was close to an artery in his foot that was connected to his heart. So that would have been real bad. Real bad. So
real bad.
Shout out to it was fucked up, man. I had homies in Texas hit me up like, yo, I heard about this crazy shit in Trent, nigga. You all right? I'm like, wow. I'm like,
yeah, it actually
you know what I'm
made
saying?
like the media,
Right.
Like Black Collar.
yeah, shout out to Black Collar.
CNN reached out to him. So it was just like real to me. You know, it was crazy. I can't speak on it because I wasn't there, but to see it happen everywhere, and then for it to happen here,
right,
and to see that, you know, the media covered the way they did. I think Power 99 might have said some things.
Yeah, what was that? I heard some
didn't hear
shit.
nothing. I don't listen to the radio, but I heard Power 99 was violating.
I heard it was Mikey Dredd said some things that wasn't too favorable of the city.
Yeah. Well, I got to do my Googles. Like I said, I don't listen to Power 99. I listen to the radio, so whatever. Also, I want to say rest in peace to the 17-year-old kid, Antoine Rose Jr., who was shot in the back 3 times by an unnamed police officer in Pennsylvania. The police officer was on the force for a few hours. He was fresh out of the KKK Academy or something. Like, he was fresh. Like
fresh and ready to catch a body.
Yeah, it's like it's like
fucking Terminator. Or
one of my flaws is, and I call it a flaw because I kind of hate it.
That's a dope little double entendre. Your name's Flaw. One of my
flaws.
You should make that into something.
One of
the flaws Flaw has.
We're not gonna make that into a segment. one of my flaws is I have a special power of understanding both sides. Like, even like, so no matter what you say, I can see why you might have done it.
Right. I feel the same way.
Besides rape, you know what I mean? I think there's
certain things are unexcusable.
Yeah. But then if you say, I did this because I know why I understand why you did it. This guy, to me, can't use the I was afraid for my life the thing. Like, you is fresh off the boat.
Right.
You are excited to be a cop. If you're afraid right now, bruh, like, we know it's a lie. Right. But it could be some truth to it. Because, yeah, right, you might be scared of black people. What we capable of doing. Like, our greatness. But for you to just get off the porch, and smoke a kid.
You still wet behind the ears, man.
And all that shooting in the back, like, so you're telling me because you run from me, I get to kill you. That's crazy.
Right, that's crazy.
And 17-year-old kid, I'm going to have a 17-year-old kid in a few months. You know, it hit home for me. I'm having talks with my son. I'm like, and I got to tell my son, like, listen, you're at the age. Listen, I've been in a stolen car. My man's in there was like, yo, let's go for a ride in a stolen car. We got in no problem at the highway and we was gone. I was there when people were stealing cars. You understand what I'm saying? So my son is at the age where his friends will be driving
and doing dumb shit
and doing dumb stuff. And I just basically told him, do whatever the cops say. We seen footage. I don't want to get the names mixed up, but Sterling, I think that's the guy that got choked out.
Yeah. No. Is it Sterling? I can't
think of the names off the top. I'm freestyling this conversation, so my fault, y'all. But the guy from Staten Island who got choked out, and, you know, the officer said, put your hands up. And he was like, I didn't do nothing. I get that. But I said, son, you know what? If the officer say, put your hands up or something, put them up. Yeah. Just do it. The objective is to get home. If you are innocent, whatever, do whatever the officer says. Call me, call a family member, and then we'll handle it from there. The objective is to make it home. A lot of the times, you know, people aren't doing what the officer says, and it's still not right. I don't know why Antoine ran. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know why any of them run, or they, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just stand there and do whatever they say. Right. And that's just the message that I got from my son. You understand? He's going to be 17. So it hit home to me. So I had a conversation with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a black man in America. I mean, you can be a good kid. Cops don't know that. Cops don't care. They just know you a black kid. And he about taller than me. I'm done growing.
I was standing up next to him just a little while ago. I think he got me.
Yeah. He taller than you, taller than me. Yeah. And he taller than me. So he's still going. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So rest in peace to Antoine Rose Jr.
Rest in peace to Antoine Rose Jr. Condolences to the family. Some bullshit.
R.I.P. the big Van Vader, man.
R.I.P. the Vader, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The hood was like, yo, Vader died? Like, normally like I knew he died, but I ain't want to be like da 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 because I'm like I'm a wrestling fan.
Niggas used to fuck with Vader back in the day.
Niggas fuck with Vader, man. like that.
Nigga, I used to love throwing up that V. Nigga, I thought it was cool as hell when you do that shit.
Who's the man? What time is it? Know what I'm saying? Like, so when I seen mad people, it's like, yo, Vader passed. Vader. I was like,
it's Vader
that
time.
just shows you the impact that, people be having on, you know what I'm saying, your life. And you think you like the only one, man. So rest in peace to Vader.
Rest in peace to Vader, man. Not Darth Vader either, motherfucker.
Yeah,
the
not
wrestler
Darth
Vader.
Big Van Vader, the wrestler, the mastodon. So like this week has been crazy. So I want to give a rest in peace to X, man, Triple X, Extension.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm glad that we didn't cover this immediately after he died because I was just on some. I don't know the kid. I never listened to his music. I never even heard him talk until that video came out of him saying, "If I die today, I hope I inspire." That's the first time I heard him talk. The only thing I've known about him was that he allegedly abused his pregnant girlfriend, allegedly done some other things, and has been in and out of jail. That's the only thing I know about him. So that's the only thing I had to go off of. I'm like, you know what? At the time, I was like, don't know him. But then I got to thinking, and I forgot what I was thinking because it's been a whole week. But he was still 20. Still 20, still a young kid. And I don't know what changes that he was making. But, they said that he was changing, and I'll take their word for it. But what's your thought on X before I bring up the other thing I wanted to say about this situation?
Well, I mean, first of all, rest in peace to Triple X Tension. I didn't listen to his music. Didn't really pay attention much to him, but I did see him pop on my social media here and there. But what upsets me is when people become fans because someone passes away. Now this person is more popular because they're not here. Like, niggas really don't give you your roses when you can smell them. That's corny. I hate that. That really bothers me. And then I hear a lot of people chastising him, saying, "Oh, he did this and he did that." Yeah, he was 20 years old, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dumb. What the fuck? 28-year-old ain't do nothing dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were young. Like, you don't give a fuck when you was 20. I didn't give a fuck when I was 20. Like, I did what I wanted. Like, I moved how I wanted. These niggas be having money and doing what they want. They young niggas with no guidance, man. So, it seems like at the time of his death, he knew he was gonna die, and it seemed like from the videos that I've watched since everything's happened, he seemed like he was, trying to make a turn. He was trying to be different. He had 20. Like, you're supposed to have that opportunity to be young and learn from your mistakes, and then as you go older and mature and grow, to turn yourself around and begin to go in the opposite direction with your life. And it kind of seemed like he was on the path to doing that, but some fuck niggas decided to murder him for a fucking Louis bag. Yeah, like, that's crazy.
Now I remember what it was. They was talking about he was, abusing his pregnant girlfriend, and she came out and said that she was devastated and she misses him. So if she forgives him, or if he did it at all, if she has no ill will, then I can't. Over allegations that I know is true.
Right.
She misses him. So I said, okay, my hands is washed. I can't be mad at you. Why should I be mad at him when the alleged victim ain't mad?
I'm not going to be more mad than you are.
Right, because people are actually trying to champion the victim in this situation, his kid's mother. And if she's like, nah, I love him and I miss him, I'm mad that he's gone. Okay, you know what? Let's, to me, that's what happened. Another thing is, I was listening to the Town podcast.
Shout out to the Town podcast.
They mentioned that he had a tattoo that says "alone" on his forehead, and then it clicked in me. It clicked, and just going to therapy and stuff is helping me find out some things about myself. And I just want to give him kudos for actually having the courage to write those songs. We may look at it as, man, he writing these depressing ass songs, but he's having the conversation that I thought I could never have. I've always felt alone, but I wouldn't tell nobody. So he put it out. He said the things that I thought that I shouldn't say. So I give him credit for speaking it into existence. And then you got rappers like Kanye West who's copying. Like, and that's that. I might be reaching, but that's what I'm going. It's like you got these young rappers champion depression And then here comes Kanye West. Well, I'm depressed too.
Yeah.
Like, don't take the light from these young kids, man. This is what they doing, and we need, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like, yo, this depressing ass music, you know, we need to figure something out, meet them somewhere, and talk to them.
I mean, well, most people who say that probably haven't had enough life experiences to even, you know what I'm saying, make the connection to the type of music or the stuff that he's saying. Even if you don't like the music, when somebody's saying something real that's like, that hits the heart, and that's kind of somebody's upbringing or how they weren't happy growing up or something like that, you kind of fill in the spaces for that and then apply it to your own life, and then you make that correlation to relate to it. But if you don't have those experiences to connect, then they just sound like, you know, and one they're out the other, they don't catch it.
And I'll say this, I'll be honest, I'm disappointed in his parents, his mother, his stepfather, whoever was in his life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan of nobody, and even the record company, even hip hop as a whole, I'm not a fan of giving people with mental health issues millions of dollars, because especially a rapper, because you know what that does? That the mental health issues causes you to, if I die tonight, I don't care, punch me in the face. Like, you're challenging street niggas. Because you don't know that you're not supposed to. You understand what I'm saying? He never had he didn't possess the ability to know when to get a bodyguard or when to, let me go talk to the OGs or something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's just like, yo, whoever, he calling out names. He because he doesn't have the awareness to know, like, listen, I'm the superstar. I'm the rich guy. I need to get out the hood.
Yeah.
But this is what happens when you just give anybody money. The parents ain't doing. I don't care what nobody say, bro. It's no way he was 20. My son would be 17. He 3 years away. It's no way the first face tattoo my son would have got, bro.
Alone on his face.
You feel me? The first face tattoo he would have got, he would have had to see me.
Yeah.
And he would have never got another one. We would have got that one removed. If I'm listening to, my son is writing a book, I'm going to read that book. But let's say my son was a rapper and all his music was son, you got to come see me.
Hell yeah.
I don't think, to me, nobody did that for him. And all they just saying, oh, he's depressed, let him do it. Bruh, where was y'all at?
Right.
And then the mom posts a picture, oh, don't worry, he left us a gift. So allegedly he has a child on the way. Are y'all going to take care of that child?
Right.
Better than tell me, yeah, better than X.
Right.
Don't tell me, oh, it's a child on the way, because more than likely that child is going to be born with whatever X had. Because that's how it works. It's in your DNA. Like, whatever X had, or maybe the parents got. I thought that was real corny of the mom. Oh, he left y'all a gift. Mom,
it was corny.
Are y'all going to take care of this kid? You understand what I'm saying?
And also, shame on you motherfuckers that was sharing a video of his lifeless body and it slumped in that vehicle. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all want likes that fucking bad, man? For real, man? Like a dead man's body, like, share it on your social media. Like, what's up with you motherfuckers? Like, why?
This is the world we live in, man.
Like, when I seen the video the first time, like, I held my hand over my mouth, like bitch, I clutched my pearls on some shit. Like, nigga, like, that's that man's lifeless body. Like, and it just happened. Like, nah, man, that's not cool.
Shout out to the white people. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Shout out to the white people that was there that told what they saw, because you know. The black people,
I'd have told this,
but you know, a lot of people wouldn't have, or they ain't see nothing.
Fuck
you know,
that.
so allegedly they got one of the they got somebody that was allegedly there. Allegedly, shout out to John. Allegedly that was there, and you know, there's an interview of somebody giving full details of what they saw, the car, this, that, and the third. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of X fans trying to solve the crime on Twitter. I think they got it wrong, but at least they were trying. So, you know, that is what it is. So rest in peace to X.
Rest in peace to X, man.
And I want to continue the conversation, right? Because they said that he was changing. But let me ask you a question, man. Would you reach out to an old friend if you changed your life for the better?
If I change my life for the better?
Change your life for the better. Like, you don't know nothing about their life. You don't know if they changed or nothing, but you changed. And it's not nothing super foul. Like, we ain't talking about nothing grimy, but we ain't talking no more just because miscommunication somewhere.
Mm-hmm. If it's miscommunication, I mean, you know, certain factors play into it, but if it's just miscommunication, then I can see myself trying to see what's up with that. But I don't know, man, because I'm iffy about that shit. I'm kind of person like once a friendship is over or once a situation is over, I'm kind of good. Like,
well, I'm glad you.
I don't really double back and shit. So
I'm glad you said that because because once I left therapy that time out in therapy, I was figuring out a lot about myself, and I was like, okay, I get why I was doing these things now, right? And one of the things the therapist mentioned to me was, I think I mentioned that a lot of my friendships might have kind of like sunken because I wasn't 100% with I don't know what's going on with me. Right. So my reaction towards things, like, for example, I didn't care if somebody came or went in my life because, I don't like rejection. So if this person's mad at me, I'm always going to think they're mad at me or something like that. So I'm not about to reach out to nobody. But that was the wrong state of mind. So for me,
sounds like a defense mechanism,
right? It is. My defense mechanism is Floyd Mayweather. Like, bro, you can't touch it. Like, right. And I'm clearing my mind, and I got to thinking, like, why should I have negative energy out there about me that you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that person no more. You understand what I'm saying? So why should there be negative energy towards something that no longer exists? And number two, I wasn't in my right frame of mind when we were friends. So I reached out to one person. I wrote him a long text message, long message.
How'd that turn out?
No, it was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. It was cool. They wrote back, and that was it. It ain't gonna be like it was. All it is just to get the negative energy out the air. So if I ever run into you, it can be a dap. Hey, what's good? But the goal wasn't to be, let's be friends like we were.
I like the beef. Put your teeth on the curb, make you bite the street.
Sound like some Cameron said.
Cassidy, I think it was Cassidy.
Nice.
I think it was Cassidy.
Yeah, but that was just me. I wouldn't do that for everybody though.
Yeah.
I think you got to play it safe because what you got to understand is you doing better.
Yeah.
Everybody else might still be in their own little world.
I mean, I feel like I can do better and still be in my own world and not like have to, interact or feel like I need something to pair up. Like, I feel like once the situation pretty much goes wherever it goes, after a while, if it's a situation that's repairable or if it's worth being repaired or not. And, oftentimes for me, it's not. I feel like so.
Well, I'm not, nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody stealing nobody's spouse, ain't nobody stealing money. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying It's like you talking to somebody, next minute you're not. And you just like, it is
cool.
What it is.
No, that's cool.
But y'all ain't talking years,
I ain't talk to homie in a minute, but as long as I'm coming from the space where whatever the energy was the last time we talked, that's what's going to be the next time I see you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what if that energy came from you? Like, you could have handled it better. And that person
what if I was
better too?
Yeah.
But now you a whole nother person.
Oh yeah. Well, if I was the creator of this so-called negative energy, I would try to, patch it up, or especially when I feel like I've grown from those actions, I would definitely try to see if, I could reach out and, like you said, clear the negative energy. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that I wasn't bugging.
I fucked up, dog. I did some dumb shit. My bad. I ain't even mean it. I shouldn't have did it, or I ain't mean to do it. It was misconstrued, yada yada.
I guess I kind of went into details because I don't know if I fucked up, dog.
No, I'm just saying because I wasn't speaking to a particular situation, so I just made that up.
Right. All right. That's gonna be a question I'm gonna ask the Twitter universe and in the Facebook group. Would you double back? Would you reach out to an old friend if you change? You don't know if the person changed.
Make that change.
Exactly.
Drop that. Put that drop in there.
Yeah.
Change. Make that change.
So let's talk a little hip hop, man. Nas. I took a poll on Twitter, right? And the poll was, who had the worst rollout? Nas with the Nasir album or Jay-Z with the Magna Carta Holy Grail album? And the results are in. Let me get a drum roll, please. 56% said Nas had the worst rollout.
That's a fact. Can I tell you why?
Tell me why. And I'm going to tell you why I disagree.
All right. Well, Nas had the worst rollout because nobody knows why the fuck it didn't come out when it was supposed to. Did they ever say why it was delayed? They just dropped the shit.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't hear the reason why I was delayed, but I'm gonna put that over Jay-Z's because so many people was trying to download this shit that the app crashed. So that's absolutely understandable. The app crashed.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So
let me know when you're done.
But why was it? Why was Nasir released the way it was?
Well, why it was released, there's not an actual fact, but there's a video of Snoop talking to Jay-Z like, yo, fix your fucking app because it's trash. Like, we don't know how to use it.
I remember that.
But he just uploaded it like a few days ago at the Nas.
Who?
Snoop.
Okay.
So basically what Snoop was saying was, we don't know, older people don't know how to upload to Tidal, like make it simple for us. So whatever Tidal got
Magna Carta wasn't on Tidal, but it was his own Samsung app.
You said Nas. You said why was Nas?
Okay. I got you.
You said why was the Nas album delayed? So Snoop got the video out. It's on YouTube, and Snoop was like, Jay, you the homie and all, but fix that fucking app because some of us don't know how to use it. Why you make it so difficult? You know what I mean? So to me, Nas being probably don't know how to use a MacBook or something, and then on Tidal being difficult. That was the thing, but that's not an excuse. You know, could have somebody else do it. I don't know how to upload music to. Matter of fact, if anybody has uploaded an album to Tidal, let me know what's the difference between Tidal and Apple Music. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z Magna Carta Holy Grail being the worst rollout because it was a big deal for Samsung users. Everybody knows the war between Apple and Samsung. And at that time, I remember that was the one thing Samsung had over Apple. We was going to get the Jay-Z album first.
Right, I remember that.
And the shit crashed. Do you know how I heard Jay-Z's album? An Apple user sent me the songs.
To your email?
To my email. It crashed. That was Samsung's claim to glory for that one night was that we... Because I used to have a Samsung. We were going to be the exclusive carrier of the Jay-Z album, and you blue bubble motherfuckers had to wait. No, it didn't work that way.
That was a fact.
So to me, nobody got the Nas album. We actually got it on the day. It is what it is. But that rollout for Jay-Z is the first time it's ever done, and it crashed. And nobody, matter of fact, it crashed and everybody bootlegged it. Everybody already had it.
So the fact that it crashed is the first time it's ever been done means that there was room for error. So how many years later did these motherfuckers not learn from that mistake and still did the same shit?
But I'm just saying, at the time, no, whatever Nas was doing, nothing crashed. I just don't know what the issue was on a serious note.
It's not even, so you don't even know the actual reason as to why his album didn't come out on time.
I'm saying the feeling, like, I'm just saying from...
So nobody made an official statement as to say the Nas album didn't come out the day it was supposed to come out because...
No, it came out the day. It came out like 10 o'clock at night. But they said,
nigga, who dropped it?
I get it. But what they saying was the title, uploading the title was more difficult than Nas thought. That's the only thing that I got. That's all I got. That's the truth. And even Snoop Dogg has a video saying, Jay-Z, fix that shit. So if Snoop Dogg is calling out Jay-Z and he ain't putting out no album, then he must understand, like, when Snoop did it, yo, this shit was hard as fuck. Like, yo, help us out. What I'm saying to you is Samsung users was bragging. Twitter. Y'all ain't got the joint. It didn't, and it crashed. That's embarrassing. Not to Jay. Jay don't care. Jay didn't. This didn't affect Jay because Jay still in platinum. Because what Jay-Z does is he sell 1 million copies to whoever, and that's how he goes platinum in a day. But we really thought we had one, and it crashed. And I actually got the album.
I think that's completely understandable. The fact that you got it from an Apple user is kind of laughable, but it wasn't like it was a bootleg. You could have got that from anybody that would have sent it to you,
bro. That was the first time anything like that happened. Your phone, your Samsung phone, they said download this app. You download this app and log in, and then they had the countdown. It was Nas didn't have a countdown. Jay-Z had a countdown.
Social media basically is a countdown.
No. There was no clock.
Nas album tomorrow.
No.
It's a clock. You want an official clock? Yeah.
He had an official clock for Magna Carta.
But if it's a date, then it's still a clock.
Son.
If it's a release date, it's still a clock.
Jay had a clock.
My nigga, everybody has a clock.
There was no clock for Nas here.
Album coming out June 28th. Oh shit, June 28th. We count down to that fucking day. It's a clock.
5, 4, 3.
That's basically what we was doing with the Nas album. Oh shit, it's coming out tomorrow morning. I'm awake. I was thinking, okay, it comes out tomorrow morning. I'm going to listen to this while I'm walking to the train on my way to work.
You've been paying attention to Kanye's rollout.
No, I have not.
All right, then you don't understand. The only
I'm not
album
paying attention to nothing that Kanye's doing.
I get it, but the only album that dropped on time was Push. Push dropped at midnight. Everybody else, Kanye's album dropped at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wasn't looking for it.
The Kids See Ghost dropped
wasn't looking
at like
for
noon. So whatever Kanye is doing, like it might be a nice album, but whatever Kanye is doing, and also here's another thing I forgot to mention: when Nas songs got bootleg, because his songs got bootleg too, it didn't like certain songs didn't have Puff Daddy on them, and you could tell some of the songs weren't mixed. So they might have went back and like didn't want to release the album until Puff came and put his vocals on it.
Speaking of Nasir and Jay, how do we feel about the Everything Is Love album dropping the day after Nas album dropped, surprisingly?
At first, I was tight. I was hot because I'm like, you know what I mean? Old school rules. Jay know we don't do that. Like, Jay, you don't do that. Like, that's Nas Day. You don't drop. There's never been a day where, you know what I mean, or Biggie and Jay-Z dropped on the same day. Like, we playing by 90s rules. Like, everybody get their release date. Like I get people like you or the new people like, we don't care, just drop music. Like I heard Ebro say, don't care, just drop music. But it's something about a specific artist release date. Respect it. And with that being said, everybody keeps talking about Jay-Z.
You sound like Ned Stark, honorable for nothing. Fuck that.
And with that being said, everybody's talking about Jay-Z. My brothers and sisters, that is a Beyonce album. Everything that you've been hearing from them for the last 4 or 5 years has been Beyonce's idea. Do you think Jay-Z wants to walk around without a shirt on? Do you think Jay-Z likes taking these pictures? Do you think Jay-Z likes Lemonade? The album? The album?
I was like, what?
Yeah. Do you think he likes the Lemonade album? Do you think he wants to tell people how sorry he is to Beyonce? He's never rapped like this. The most we got out of this was Song Cry.
Bro, that was like 20 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's the most we've got out of him as far as.
So what's wrong with him expressing this new stage we're at in life? He's a married man with a family. This is the kind of stuff he's doing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You do that when you in the doghouse, man. He's been, you know, I ain't bugging. He's been cheating. So now take your shirt off. Don't cut your hair. We're going to talk about our love
first
life.
of all, I don't know if she would recommend that nigga to take his shirt off. Ain't like he buff.
When have you ever,
ain't like he buff.
She's doing it. Well, first off, your lady always thinks you're sexy. Your lady always thinks you're the sexiest one. She thinks he's sexy, but I'm telling you, this man is uncomfortable. In those pictures, she thinks Jay-Z is the most gorgeous. Listen, she's married to him.
When they was naked, I was like, why?
Right. When have you seen Jay-Z ever with his shirt off? That's what I'm saying.
When have you ever seen Beyonce with her ass out?
That's true. Beyonce's getting older. I think the older these women get, like shout out to Tahiri, shout out to Delicious, but these women are getting older and they just want to show more.
Wait. Tahiri and Delicious been getting naked?
Yeah, Delicious.
Come on, man. You send me the links to everything else, but except for this.
Delicious had an IG story, and she had on a see-through dress. You can see everything. Tahiri has been taking. Just go to Tahiri's IG. The nipples is out.
I'm going
see-through shirts.
Yeah,
both of them like.
But you know what's funny about that though? I mentioned that before, man. Like women nowadays will wear a shirt that's see-through and you can see her titties, but then she'll take her shirt off and cover her nipples. Like,
yeah. Well, I don't know nothing about that, but I think Beyonce is just getting up there to where she wants to, you know what I'm saying? That's what older women do. They want to expose more. You know, they don't care. They feel more free. But I'm just saying to you is, to me, Jay-Z feels, to me, I think. So as far as this Jay-Z versus Nas thing, it was Beyonce's idea. This is kind of like Beyonce versus Kanye West type of thing. You know, Jay's just here to diss Drake and whatever.
Whose album's better?
Beyonce or Nas? Nas. It's a Beyonce album, dog. Like, come on. It's not a Jay-Z
album. And Beyonce spitting. Who cares if it's a Beyonce album?
We just had an episode. Oh, so now Beyonce is dope. When did you start listening to Beyonce?
Never.
So why is this dope now?
Because it's good music. Well, so I can't. So the fact that I've never listened to Beyonce before means that I can't think this album's good. That's stupid.
You were the one on the show previously saying that you don't listen to no women rappers or singers. Now all of a sudden
I don't, but it's not just her, man. It's him. He's on every song. How is it just Beyonce?
Yeah,
album?
but like he's on every song, but he's not. This ain't 444 or.
Did you listen to Friends?
Nah, I played a few songs and cut it off and put Nas back on. That's what I did. I ain't finished that album.
Nah, I'm only really like 3 songs on Nas' album.
Niggas rapping like Migos. Come on,
And
man.
Nas need to speak, hurry up when he talk. Like,
I think Nas did one hell of a job. I think Nas, as far as the song, he got a song called Cop Shot the Kid. I mean, look at what we going through. He's talking about real stuff. He got a song talking about they scared of us, which is why they shooting us. He got a song talking about how babies get their first shots. And you know what I'm saying? It kind of hurts the parents and it hurts the child to look up and feel pain for the first time. And you're not protecting your child. Nas has a lot of jewels. And my thing is, when it comes to this Jay-Z Nas thing, it's like a battle rapper. You watch battle rap, right? Mm-hmm. Who's your favorite battle rapper?
I don't have one.
Okay.
I appreciate everyone.
But it's like when you watch battle rap, if your favorite battle rapper brings all 3 rounds, you're going to debate that he won if he don't choke. And that's, I think, what's the difference between Nas and Jay-Z. If Jay-Z does his thing, people are going to love it.
I think
if Nas does his thing, if you're a Nas fan and you like Nas, you're going to love this album.
there's nothing wrong with dropping gems. He has a lot of them. But that doesn't mean it's great music either. I hear the gems, but does that mean it's good music? It's all right.
How can you have a song full of gems and not be good music? How can it not be good music? If
It just sounds like Illmatic pasted on 2018 Kanye. Not saying Illmatic was trash, it was dope, but it just sounded like it was okay. Like, it was a good album.
You know, the crazy part is everybody nagged him to make another Illmatic, and for you to say it sounds like Illmatic, it's like you can't make everybody happy.
No, you can't.
Because for so long,
that's what you don't try to do.
For so long, people criticize him for not making another Illmatic, and for you to say it sounds like Illmatic, it's like, what do you want that man to do?
I don't want to. I just was. It was okay.
So you going with Beyonce's album is better?
I'm going with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Beyonce's album. Shout out to
it. Just sounds like better music, and I appreciate everything that Ho was talking about on all those songs.
Listen to it again. Listen to the Nas.
I've been listening to it. I was listening to it before I came over here. I like
Bro,
I like everything.
You said the Nas album is trash.
I like everything. I like Bonjour. That's actually my favorite song. Bonjour and what's the other one? It's after everything, I believe.
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, yes. Those 3.
You don't like the one with Puff?
Nah, not really.
All right, man. It's time to move on.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
It's time to move on, man.
I'm over Puffy talking on niggas' records.
That's what he does, nigga. It's what he does.
I said I'm tired of it.
Juvenile.
It's your boy Juvie.
Juvenile was caught at a gas station, I believe, schooling the youth on what to and what not to do. Believe it or not, you know when you go on Instagram and the video plays without the audio?
Yeah.
And so that's what I saw at first. I'm like, damn, Juvie ain't got no jewelry on. Don't tell me he had the gas station begging for change.
Oh, man.
Because he looked kind of homeless. Like he had the gray, like the salt and pepper beard a little bit.
Right.
I just seen him talking. It's like, I don't see no jewelry. He got on a white tee.
What's going on here?
But I went to play it, and the caption actually like, yo, this old, I don't even know if they knew it was, I think they knew it was Juvie, but they didn't call him Juvenile. But basically.
What's Juvenile's real name? He's too old.
It's probably something that I never, he is too old to be called Juvenile. Well, let's call him Juvie. So basically the video was about Juvenile schooling these young kids on merchandise. And I guess they were trying to sell Juvenile something. And Juvie said, you're not supposed to sell a celebrity anything. You give it to me, let me rock it, and that's how you get on. So who's right? Like, what would you do if you seen a celebrity? Are you selling them the product, or are you like, here, take this?
Nah, niggas on the street don't even want to buy it. I know a celebrity ain't going to buy it. Niggas act like niggas be walking past, hey man, $5 CD, man, I ain't got no money. Pocket full of bread.
I don't know what they were selling. I don't want to say CD because they better not been selling Juvie a CD.
Right.
It better just been the typical T-shirt that everybody sells.
But did they know it was Juvie though? Because he looked like a regular ass nigga.
Yeah, that's what I said. When I looked at the video, I'm like, yo, I hope Juvie ain't begging for change. And they playing it because, you record anything now. Like, yo, look at this bum ass nigga, man. He begging for change.
He turned around like, boy, it's your boy Juvie from the Magnolia. Still working.
Yo, you want $5? Sing that high verse.
The hot boys.
So,
what kind of nigga no police is coming?
But I agree with Juvie, though.
I agree with him.
If I seen a celebrity, I'm not asking you to purchase anything. I'm giving it to you.
Facts.
Whatever it is, a T-shirt, a hat, a wristband, whatever. Here it is. Take this and post up on IG. And your fans want to say, hey, what shirt is that? What hat? Where you get that hat from? Who owns that hat? You know what I'm saying? And you know, it goes from there. It skyrockets from there.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think Juvenile was right, man. You don't ask a celebrity to purchase anything from you. You give it to them. But I could be wrong. Have any of you guys experienced anything like that? Have you tried to sell a celebrity something? How did it turn out for you? You know,
I've never tried to give a celebrity. I don't even ask for autographs. I've met a couple of celebrities. I don't ask for autographs. Like if I meet like a NFL player or some shit like that, I feel like if I don't have like that person's jersey or something, I don't want to ask for an autograph.
I was in the gym working out and I seen two wrestlers walk in the gym, Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns. Mm-hmm. And I took a picture with Roman Reigns, even though I didn't want to, because I'm like, this is personal space. He probably don't want to be bothered. But he was cool. He took it, even though I felt like he didn't want to do it, but he took it. I think that's the most that I've done when it comes to celebrities. A few months ago, we was in Philly, me and Kayla and Cherry from the TOS podcast. We
Shout out to Cherry.
At the Premium Pete live podcast, and you had Freeway there, and I was standing right next to him, but I ain't want to be like, yo, I'm a podcaster. I ain't say nothing to him. He reached out and shook my hand. So, it is what it is.
Freeway did?
Yeah, Freeway, he walked past me, shook my hand on his way out. And everybody was like, yo, Freeway, let me take a picture. I just didn't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is what it is. Suge Knight. Suge Knight reportedly is not allowed to leave jail to attend his mother's funeral. Now, I know these are rules that are, like they're just in there, but is this like something that should change? Like, is it dependent on the crime you committed? But that's somebody's mother, though.
I don't know, yo.
I guess it's got my attention because it happened to Suge Knight, but I'm sure this happens to everyone who's put in this position. But it just ran past the hip hop news. I think it would be nice if what I'm saying, they look at me using the word nice in regards to the fucking judicial system and the government. I think it would be nice if they allowed inmates to attend close immediate family members' funerals. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a big deal. You're already locked away for however long, and being away while on top of losing a family member and not being able to say your last, your last words, your last goodbyes, that could do a lot for somebody mentally. So I think they should. I do. It depends on their crime, but then like imagine what that would take. Like it's kind of disruptive to the funeral. Don't you think they getting escorted to the funeral, armed guards with guns and shit?
Well, you shackled and everything.
I think it's different. Regardless of what you saw, first of all, everybody, I think the people that's there, I think they know who her son is and where he's at. Yeah. So I think they would expect, if he was to come, he would be heavily escorted. But I think the ultimate goal is just for him to pay his final respects to his mother. So I wouldn't care about the, scenery or what it looks like, because he's going to be shackled up, orange suit, heavily guarded with security guards. But I think the ultimate vision of that is a son is paying his final respects to his mother. But because he chose to live the life that I don't even know if he's even close to his mom. I don't know. But because he chose to live the life that he lived, he has to live the rest of his life knowing that he wasn't there for his mother on her last day. And even there to pay respect.
It's tough. Man.
So
damn, can you imagine?
I can't. I just told y'all an hour ago my birthday hit and I woke up to my mom was in the hospital. I'm like, yo, like imagine if I was locked up and like mad stuff going on. Oh, your son got it'd be the simplest thing. Can you imagine being locked up and your son got into his first fight or got jumped? No. Your daughter's whatever.
I got to beat somebody up in jail now. I got to get 6 more months added to my sentence for assault because I got to get this rage out.
It's wild. So speaking of, mommy issues, Joel Santana.
Joel Santana cannot go on tour without his mama by a court order. Appointed judge states Joel Santana cannot go on tour. Well, his mother has to be with him while he's touring.
Now, I think it's at first or certain cities. I don't know for the whole thing. It's not even a big tour. I think it's like a 12-city tour. Dipset ain't really, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she has to be there for every city, but man, you're a grown-ass man, Santana. For your
his mom probably cool as shit, though.
Yeah, but it's just the thought of it. It's just the thought of it. Like, that's a 30-something-year-old man. I think he might be a little bit younger than me, if not the same age. You know, like I said, I'm 35. He might be 35.
I'm thinking of it as take your mom to work day for 12 nights.
Yeah, if you want to look at it positive, I'm taking my mom to work so she can see how I get down. Yeah.
My mom can see girls throwing panties at me on stage and shit.
Take mom to work.
Take mom to work tour.
But he's got to do what he's got to do.
That's kind of embarrassing.
It
But
is
at the same time, fuck it. If this was going to keep me out of jail, this is the worst I got to do is going to have my mother with me going on tour. All right, it is what it is.
So let's keep it on the black household. We actually have some questions from a listener, and let me shout out to Laquan. He wanted to know if we had any topics for this episode.
Shout out to Laquan.
He sent us a few. So
Mr. Myers, Halloween.
Here we go. We keeping it on with the black families. So he wants to know, and I'm pretty sure a few other people have wants to know this, our opinion on it. Why are some black parents so eager to kick their kids out of the house when they get grown, or make them spend most of their money on bills instead of saving and setting up for the future? You want me to go first?
Show your right, player.
Well, I personally have never experienced that. I really don't know where that comes from, because normally where we from, it's a single parent household, and moms ain't kicking you out. I've never seen that. And as far as the saving thing goes, if mom is the only parent, or it might be, dad and mom's not there, mom might be the only parent with one job. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get a job to help out on some bills. Mm-hmm. Like, if y'all are scratching and surviving, and you just stacking, and your mom ain't got nothing, I just think that's hard to do. I just think that, especially as sons, one thing that we can't wait to do is repay moms. Like, you ever see how, when black people get money, the first thing they always say is, I'm gonna buy my mom a house. Dad could be living with the mom. Like, they could have a whole house together, and dad could have been so great to you, but I'm buying my mom a house. Like, that's something about, you know what I'm saying? Like,
his dad's gonna be there too. He gonna get something else.
Yeah, he gonna be there, but it just seems like,
you gonna get the motorcycle in the garage or some shit like that.
I don't know why some parents would do that. Well,
I think some parents don't. They never get themselves to a point where they can live life and be comfortable, and have to rely on their kids in a sense. So a lot of parents don't do what they're supposed to in their life. So that in turn, they have to reach out to the children. I think it should be that the parents should be comfortable enough to pay the bills so that the child can, shoot for a future or be able to maneuver. I do think there is a teaching and responsibility when the child is assisting in payment in some way, but I think that's a learning curve, and it comes at a certain point in time. But I don't think like kids should be like helping you paying with the rent or shit like that. Like,
and it definitely depends on what the mom's got going on. Like, if she dating somebody,
dating some fucking bozo.
Yeah, she dating some bum, and she can't wait for you to move out because she want to spend quality time with this loser ass dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It be situations.
You got
like
to go.
that.
I got company tonight. Mom, what? Mom, I'm your son.
Yeah.
Dad, why are you talking to me like that? I'm your son.
Yo, this is outrageous. I ain't never seen you act like this.
Tripping.
Yo, you tripping.
You want me to go to the store?
This is scandalous.
Shit, man.
Yo, I laugh at his videos. Yo,
he be having me rolling.
He uses the same lines, but they be funny as crap.
He was like, Wakanda, I'm about to hit you in the head with this pistol. Well, crack your motherfucking titanium. You talking about some vibranium. Some shit like that. Funny as hell.
But, so yeah, it all depends on the situations. It's especially because, the mother, she had you. So we're talking 18 years. 18 years goes quick, and she wasn't settled. So now she just living check to check every day. So by the time you 18, there's no money saved up nowhere. There's no money saved up for your college education. It's just bills on top of bills. And some boys might get that. Some kids just might get that thing in their head where I just need to help out with
money,
the house.
right?
So.
Yeah. I don't think parents should complain about their kids about bills either.
I think you should pay something, but when you do pay, you should.
I don't think parents should complain to their kids about the bills.
Oh, you ain't got to complain. You know it. Like, I think you get to a certain space where you like.
As the kid, you might
I know
sense
something's
it.
wrong.
But yeah, I wouldn't be talking to my son like, it's fucked up around here, son.
Well, you wouldn't, because we men. I'll never go to my son ask him for his little McDonald's checks.
Yeah, nah, I can't.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's like you work hard for that, man. Like,
yeah,
but I believe my son, being the Libra that he is, Libras are nice people. Dad, you need something, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell him.
Right.
It's just me. But
would you accept it if he offers?
I would take.
My son would have to leave it like
if I say, son, I'm good, I don't want it, be like, nah, take it. It's just a gift. All right, cool. Because I never
thought about that. I don't know how I feel about that.
If he says it again, of course you're not going to say, like, first off, what's not going to happen is me, hey, son, let me hold such and such. I'm talking about my 17-year-old, not a grown ass man.
You're like 38.
Listen,
nigga, give me $100. Fuck you talking
30,
about?
yo, nigga, let me get like 100.
Let me get $100. Pops, man, I'm fucked up. Boy, I'll whip your ass right now.
Take care of you your whole life.
I've been fucked up
Friday.
Right.
Pops on Friday.
Boy, I've been wiping your ass for 20 years.
You can't smell my mouth for 5 minutes.
Fuck is you talking about?
I'm spilling your ass for 25 years. You can't smell my mouth for 5 minutes.
Bring your ass off on in here.
Fuck you mean you ain't got $100, but I've been giving you $100 your whole life.
Right. Now, I want, at that stage, but before that or anything less than that, then nah.
The next question or statement is he wants to know about good and bad experiences at Black-owned businesses and something Black-owned businesses can start doing to improve their customer service. Good or bad experience? The only bad experience that I think that I've had, and it's not that bad, it's just, I guess you get numb to it, but it only happens in the Black businesses because we don't have stock or enough money, whatever the case may be. But I just remember one day I had my mind set on something. Something. And I called them mofos and they told me they didn't have it. And it's an issue.
I can see the pores opening up on your body.
Son,
with the sweat beads dripping.
Nobody else makes what you got. If I don't want burgers and fries.
Right.
But McDonald's don't run out of burgers.
McDonald's ran out. Oh, no, they don't.
Burger King, they don't run out of chicken. Like, they don't run out of these things. So those would be like my only bad experience. I've never had bad customer service from Black-owned businesses. Like, I've never had bad service, but it's just like when you do want something from them, they tend to run out, and that might make you feel some type of way because you're not used to.
We talked about this on the previous episode too. I remember you mentioning that. Because
you're not used to going to, like I said, the Golden Ark and them not having.
I mean, we out of burgers,
you
man.
Want. Never.
Well, not 100% true, because the ice cream machine stay fucked up, goddamn.
That's the ice cream machine. But
what you mean? It's the same thing. If I pull up to McDonald's and I go, yo, let me get a regular McFlurry, and they go, the ice cream machine is down, I'm going to be mad as hell.
It's a McDonald's somewhere else. When we talk about Black-owned businesses.
Nah, I'm talking about all the McDonald's.
They not all broken down at one time.
Twitter, podcast world, tell this nigga McDonald's around the country, for all I know, around the goddamn globe.
Maybe one at a time.
Ice cream machines be fucked up.
What I'm saying to you is, if you want that teriyaki boneless chicken, mac and cheese, collard greens, and cornbread, it's only one place in the hood or in around the way that's going to give it to you. And if they don't got it, you assed out.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
Nah.
So who else, bruh? I forgot what it was. It was beef sausage paws. Two sandwiches. They didn't have.
You can get that anywhere.
Where?
Beef sausage? First of all,
you know it's different. You know it's different.
First of all, you could have went to the fucking grocery store about the sausage.
No, I was at work and I wanted lunch. I can't go to the grocery store, buy the beef sausage, then cook it myself, eat it, and then get to work in 30 minutes.
Don't you meal prep, nigga?
I wanted to support the Black-owned business.
All right, man. We trying to eat. We trying to support niggas.
Well, you go to the Black business because you really want to support because we've been eating our lives.
Yeah.
So when you create a new Black-owned business, whether it's clothes or food or whatever, that's us saying let's support them. Yeah. And then you go to support them and they ain't got the shits.
Why you ain't get something else?
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted for hours.
But support is still supporting. Even so you only support them if they got what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that good?
I think that's how it works. So you going to go to the store.
So you wouldn't recommend. So you wouldn't recommend them to nobody else because you would say they got good food, but I don't order from them no more because they ain't never got what I want.
I would let them know it's a possibility they're not going to have what you want.
That's a shot in the foot.
How can you refer a business and leave them hanging? Listen, yo, is there a soul food place around?
Try something else. It might be lit.
Weird. But bro, what I'm telling you,
don't judge people off the one bad quality they have. But also take into consideration all of the great qualities they have as well.
I'm a picky eater. I'm only going to eat a few things off anybody menu.
Grow up.
That's everybody. Yeah,
you gotta grow up.
That's everybody's store. If like I eat burgers everywhere. Like some people might be mad at me that I don't try. Like when we go out to eat, my fiance would try so many different things. Nah, bring me a burger. That's what I want. Burger and wings. So when I come to your
all you need is a beer. You good, man. You gotta start drinking Heinekens. You be the real like OG man, like stereotypical.
So when I go to these black owned businesses and they ain't got the chicken or the sausage or whatever, it's an issue for me. And if I refer you to somebody, I gotta let them know, hey, it's a possibility they might not have what you want, but here you go, try it out.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, you can't send somebody somewhere and not
give them a heads up.
Yeah, give them a heads up, like you know.
That makes sense. I haven't had any really bad experience. As long as I get what I want out of the end of it, like if it's nothing OD happening, then I'm cool. Like just don't give me no bullshit. Yeah, I at a black business in particular. Nah, man, I just don't go to hood stores, man. Because although I relate, you know, it's just sometimes I just want to go in the store and chill. The hood nigga is always your friend in the store. Like let's say the guy who got the little boutique and he sells little sneakers out of there, his jeans and sneakers and shit. You know, take a look and it's cool that he the black man, but you know, he all friendly. He talking about the shit in the hood and shit like that. I'm in here to shop, bro. Like I get it. I came here because you black, but I don't want to talk about black shit.
I gotta disagree with that. I gotta disagree with that.
I don't really. I'm not here to talk. I don't really be talking. Like I'll mingle, but I don't really care to. Like, I don't really care
maybe has that happened?
Yeah.
Maybe you just got that energy. Like people don't just talk to anybody. Just because you black don't mean that I'm gonna talk to the first black people.
Oh shit! I'm too approachable.
You might got that energy. So
that's what Drake told Pusha T. He said, "You got no malice in your heart. You're an approachable dude. And I got to change my ways. Thug life, scowling everywhere I walk. Don't fucking bother me. Don't stop looking at me, dog. I see you looking at me at the corner of your eye.
Don't do that.
Back up off
That's not you. You are a very approachable guy. I don't believe that. Shut up. You just throwing at me.
Shut the fuck up. Now, nigga.
Oh, man. So, you good on that?
Yeah, I'm good. Shout out to the black businesses, though. And if you happen to know one or few, assist in supporting and promoting. You know what I'm saying? There's one and the same, but one don't work without the other.
Last but not least, stop running out of shit.
Stop running out of shit, man. Because Flaw will get mad and turn hawk.
Fresh and Fiasco. So, if you don't know, now you're about to know. New Edition has broken up again.
These niggas worse than
50-year-old men
relationship.
Still can't get along. But that's not the issue. The issue is, one of the issues is Ralph Tresvant. I still can't say this nigga name.
You need a man with sensitivity. A man like
don't
me.
Don't need a man that'll give you money.
Don't need a man that'll give you money.
Come on, let me show you just what you need, honey.
That shit was fire.
Yeah, back to the show. Ralph wants to get paid more money than the rest of the group because he owns rights to the name. That's not the problem either. The problem is...
What's the problem?
Johnny Gill owns rights to the name and he wants to get paid more than the rest of the band members.
Wow.
Fresh and Fiasco, Johnny Gill.
Trying to get rights to the name?
Owning the rights to New Edition.
That's Fiasco, dog. And nobody else does? Like, they don't own even a part of it? Or that he owns, even if he owns more
Ralph
than them?
and Johnny own the name.
Nah, bro.
The rights to it.
Nah. Nah.
You damn right it's a fiasco. Like, he wasn't even
you wasn't a founding member. You wasn't a founding. I got beef now with you, nigga. If I'm the nigga that's been there from day one, and the nigga come in after we already lit, but you come in and help us out. But but we was already who we were before you got here.
We was kids when we started. You was a grown ass man.
You was a grown ass man
when you joined.
Looking boy.
Now, it's smart. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, on his back. Yeah, absolutely.
I think everybody. I think the number one question when I talked about this today was, damn, Bivens, Mike don't own a name? Because everybody knows Mike is being the businessman. Turns out Mike actually owns BBD. So he gets paid off Bell Bib DeVoe. So
ABC, BBD.
He did do that, but he didn't do the New Edition situation. But it's a fiasco. I'm sorry. It's smart, but Johnny, you can't own something you didn't create.
Nah,
and we let you in, man. Like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't rock.
Who
with
put
that,
this shit together? Me.
That's who. Nah. I can't rock.
Yeah, that's a fiasco. I would be highly upset if I was any of the other members and I didn't get a piece of that pie.
They're not upset. It's just Johnny wants money, more money. It's like, bro, we're not doing that.
No, we're not doing that. That's why they broke up this time?
That's why they broke up. Ralph, basically, they're on tour. So the tour is basically Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. So it's Bell Biv DeVoe and Bobby Brown. Ralph and Johnny Gill aren't on it because they want the most money because they own rights to the name. So they're touring Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. They're not No Edition. It's just
they just mind
the four of
Bobby.
Guys.
I guess.
How are y'all performing? Can you stand the rain? That's what I want to know. How are y'all performing? Count me out. How are y'all performing? You know what? On to the next.
They letting all them niggas they going to either cut this shit out or they going to let it rock or let the crowd sing.
How are they performing if it isn't love, son? How are they doing that?
I don't know what the fuck they gonna do.
Yo, if you've seen the Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike show, let me know how it turned out. I'm curious. Fresher fiasco. It's IG model, man. Put the rapper Fabolous on blast when she screenshotted his Instagram DM. Fresher fiasco.
Fiasco, man. First of all, it wasn't even incriminating. Second of all, we don't know what we was gonna ask her. She should have waited. Like P-Doc said in the Podcast Brothers Facebook group, shout out to P-Doc. And P-Doc said she should have waited until he asked the next question. Then we would have seen what he was actually trying to get at. And then if it was some slick shit, she could have, you know what I mean, did whatever he was going to do. But at the same time, what was she gaining? What is she gaining from this? Besides followers.
Yeah.
What's this corny? We live in a toxic fucking generation, like, or a toxic era and the fucking humanity where everything just needs to be quote unquote exposed for attention. Like, that's all this shit is, attention. You gain nothing. I'm
gonna definitely go fiasco. She is bad. She's nice.
She is banging.
But the thing was, I think just like you said, she could have waited until he asked the next question. I think all he asked was, "Are you from New York or something?"
Yeah, he said, "Hey, do I know you or you from New York or some shit like that?"
I've used that line plenty of times. Do I know you? I've seen you somewhere before.
I've never used that line before.
Well, it works. Works like a charm. Didn't work this time, though.
Adam and Eve don't fall far from the apple tree.
So, so she wrote, "Oh, I like my teeth. I don't like abusers. I don't like..." Listen, see what he wanted. And if he violated or disrespected and you know his situation.
But if he found her purse or some shit, like...
It could have. I'm not even going to reach that. That's a reach.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a reach. She reached.
She did reach. She basically. Well, she didn't reach. She moved too fast.
She jumped the gun.
Yeah, she jumped the gun. She jumped the gun, and I think that she just should have waited to see what other moves he's going to make. He probably just wanted to put her in a video.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he did, and maybe he did want to fuck, but we don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did, but he might have wanted to, put you in the video and then say, "Hey, what's up?" Then, put him on blast when he is caught red-handed. All of that.
I think some of you motherfuckers not real detectives because you'll never catch your fucking man.
That's like me being engaged and I talk to somebody, inbox somebody because I want to ask them a question and I get screenshot and they send it to my fiance. "Hey, yo, get your man." I didn't even do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
I was going to ask the bitch if she knew the dude that she was with in a picture, if she can give me his number because I want him on the show.
Yep. Fiasco.
It's a fiasco, man. Just hold your horses, shorty. Don't be so quick just to try to down a man. Like, damn.
Fresh
crazy.
or Fiasco, MTV Movie TV Awards. It is something crazy where they combine movies and TV.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty dope. But Fresh or Fiasco, Killmonger won Best Villain over Thanos. Fresh or Fiasco.
Man, it's fresher than most of my outfits, man. It's very fresh. Because Killmonger, played by Michael B. Jordan, represented us. It was us. Brothers in the hood, oppressed by the white man forever. I want to take these weapons, use them shits, give them to war dogs all over the world so we can rise up against our oppressors, and now we be on top. I mean, I don't really have a problem with that. We just don't really have a Wakanda. I just don't really have a, I get why T'Challa, being the noble king that he is, and I get his role. I get it. But it's not too often they have a villain in a movie that I can relate to 100%. Yeah. Shit. And Thanos was the shit and all, but what good did he do? He killed everybody.
No. I'm going to go. I'm torn, man. I'm torn. I can't choose between Fresh or Fiasco.
You have to.
I just know, okay, well, let me say what I got to say, and I might make my decision. Help me make my decision after I get it out.
All right.
When I saw Black Panther, I said, I named myself Killmonger. Like on Facebook, I changed my name to T'Challa Killmonger because I felt where...
You said that with the accent too?
Yeah, I did. I felt where Killmonger was coming from.
T'Challa go. T'Challa go.
Whatever. I felt where he was coming from. Then I seen the Avengers movie and I said, oh shit. Thanos is the greatest. He's the GOAT because it's just calm. He can beat everybody. It's like you wanted to be Killmonger, but Thanos was like, that's my uncle. That's my dad. I'm related to Thanos. Like, that's my boy.
Never said that.
I'm just giving an example of you felt, like you said, you felt Killmonger. You didn't feel Thanos, but you was like, whatever it is, I'm riding with Thanos.
He was just a badass
He's
motherfucker.
a badass, so you wanted to be...
Killmonger was a badass motherfucker,
yeah,
too.
but you felt...
When I say do something, I mean that shit. Bitch, like what?
That
was a little old lady, man.
But you felt Killmonger, right? You didn't feel Thanos. Like he wanted to wipe out half the universe. I've never had those thoughts.
Right.
I've had, or not had, but I can, when he said it, I had those thoughts.
Right.
Like, oh, I felt Killmonger. But Thanos was just more of a polarizing figure. He was like a bigger guy. And then when it comes to like just being a villain, I think every scene he was in, he struck fear in everybody that was there. Just as a villain. But I'm definitely, but I think that it's fresh that Killmonger won because we championed him first. And I think once we seen Thanos, we kind of forgot about Killmonger. But we have to pay respects to, the role that Michael B. Jordan played, man. It's a very powerful role.
Absolutely. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, man, Creed 2 looks like it's going to be fire, dog.
We finally get our revenge.
Yeah.
Man. Rest in peace to Apollo Creed.
Rest in peace, Apollo Creed.
That's real life, man.
Yeah, that's
finally get
crazy.
Our revenge.
Apollo Creed Jr. versus fucking...
I don't think his name is Apollo Creed.
No, it's not. I'm just saying. His name Adonis Creed, excuse me. Adonis Creed versus Drago Jr.?
Yeah, the back of the robe said Drago Jr.
Drago Jr. That's crazy. That's going to be nuts, yo. That's a big deal, yo. Word is like, that's a big deal.
Yo, we waited decades
I'm going to be in the theaters for this one, for real.
Living in America.
He got to come out to that, yo. He got to come out to that. He got to come out to that. That's going to be fire. Word is life. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. Creed 2. I think it come out in November.
Hey, yo, you know what's funny? We got one more Fresh Fiasco, but I was watching this one video. It's like a spoof of the Rocky movie, and they was kind of like doing like a 30 for 30 or something.
Right.
And they was just saying that Apollo Creed wasn't in fighting shape, and the entrance actually tired him out.
Holy shit.
He got to the fight, he didn't have no
That's why he got his ass whooped.
That's why he got his ass whooped, because he spent 3 minutes dancing.
Nah, because he thought it was an exhibition. You heard his trainer, exhibition. He started whooping his ass after the first round. That nigga was like, exhibition. Where the fuck you going so hard? Like, if I ever figure out how to insert myself into movie clips, I'm going to redo that scene over as that trainer. Word is,
throw in the damn towel.
Hey, what the fuck is going on here? They cheating. I'm going, oh.
That's your dream role?
Yep. Throw in the damn towel. He going, what? He killing him. He's fucking killing him. Throw in the towel, Rock. What the fuck you doing? Damn, nigga, that nigga dead.
Doing the damn time. Oh.
I'm not going to watch my boy get pummeled in the ring like that. I'm jumping in. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yo,
not like
Rocky
that.
stood-
Not like that, yo. He told him to, though, but I wouldn't have been, not like that. Like,
who would have thought he would have died, though? An ass whooping is one thing. Like, Rocky got his ass
bro,
whipped.
both his eyes was black and swollen after the first round.
So
like,
was Rocky.
That Apollo ain't Rocky. Rocky's half retarded.
Right. So think about the half retard that's don't want to throw the towel. He like, this is nothing. Like, people.
I guess that song was really true. It really ain't no easy way out.
Nope.
Ain't no shortcut home.
That's my shit.
That's fire.
Fresher fiasco. We can go on about Rocky. That's our
There's
thing,
no
man.
easy way
I apologize
out.
for calling Rocky a half
There's no
R word.
shortcut home. I have R word.
I'm not gonna say it again.
What you call him?
Nope.
About the Thule?
Nope. Fresher fiasco.
The fuck?
J.R. Smith brain fart Cavs jersey auctioned off for $11,000. Fresher fiasco.
I'm a little confused, right? And when I sent this to you, I had to ask myself, who is it fresh for? Who's it a fiasco for? Because I can see it being a piece later, somebody being like, yep, I got this frame. This is the jersey J.R. Smith wore when his dumb ass was supposed to, when he got the offensive rebound in the finals, but didn't shoot the ball, but ran it out. I can see it being that type of story, but like who?
I get it. It's like
It's history. It's a piece of history.
Well, no. Well, not that, but
Infamous.
Game 2, when J.R. Smith went to the foul line, the Golden State Warriors chanted MVP. MVP. Right? So I think that a Golden State Warriors fan bought it because they appreciate J.R. The J.R. Smith fans and the Cavaliers want no parts of this jersey.
No.
I think
Not at all.
that the jersey represents the finals MVP in the Golden State Warriors' minds. Because like I said, Game 2, he went to the foul line. It was like, MVP. But I think it's fiasco, man. Who got 11,000 to burn like that? I don't. So I'm hating for 11,000
A little
for
bit.
that.
Mhm.
So fiasco.
Yeah, it's history, but it's more like a stain of history. You know what I'm saying? It's not really the part of history that you would like to acknowledge, you know, especially if you're on that part of history. But at the same time, you can't mention this piece of history without mentioning that fucking stain. And that jersey is the stain on that series of the NBA Finals in 2018.
But shout out to JR, man. He got to live with that, though, man. Like, I think sometimes when we be making fun of celebrities and athletes, I understand, yo, these people got to live with that for the rest of their lives.
Good. You fucked up.
I get that, man, but it takes a strong individual.
Nah, it does. I actually tweeted JR after it happened. You know, I was like, yo, just keep grinding. If you play great for the rest of the series, they'll forget about that blooper. But they're not going to forget.
Yeah. So that was this week's Fresh Fiasco, man.
They not going to forget JR.
We'll put
they going to play this clip on NBA TV forever. Mm-hmm. You see how they got the hardwood classics now, the finals in the 60s?
Game 1. Because that's the only game worth replaying.
That shit ain't going nowhere. LeBron dropped 51 that game. That game is going down in history, bro.
Cavaliers 30 for 30.
Yeah.
Have ever scored 51 points and still lost?
The dumbest offensive rebound ever. The dumbest
Come on,
offensive
something
rebound.
like that. What if you scored 51 points and still lost?
Next time on 30 for 30.
On 30 for 30.
The dumb offensive rebound.
That's called shoot JR.
JR, shoot.
JR.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. Fuck, you shoot the J, JR. That's another clip I'm going to do over there.
Shoot it. Shoot
Oh,
the J,
man.
JR. Shoot it.
That's hilarious as fuck.
Yeah, so we're going to have a poll up under the on the Twitter thingamajimmy. So y'all know what's next. You got one, right?
Yes.
All right, man. So and a 1 and a 2 and a
Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you grooving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you grooving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you grooving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you grooving? Fuck is you doing?
Oh, man. Here we go. Another week of fuck is you doing, man. We have boarded another fucking ride upon the 45 administration circus. You know what I mean by 45. We don't say his name here. His counterpart, Mrs. 45, made headlines as of recent when she decided to go visit some of the kids at the border who've been removed from their parents at the border and sent to, wherever they sending them. I believe, I don't know which border it was, Texas, I believe. But that's not the bad thing. She went to go visit the kids at the border. But on her way to visit the kids at the border, she wore a jacket that said on the back of it, "I don't really care." What? What the fuck you mean? You don't care about what? And ain't it pretty fucking ironic? I know you don't wear shit twice. Ain't it pretty fucking ironic you chose to wear this jacket this day that you're coming here? Can you imagine being one of those kids? What's the fuck? She thought they can't read English or something? You imagine being one of those kids that read the back of this bitch jacket when she walked past? She trying to walk around giving handshakes and shit, trying to act all political, and you read the back of this bitch jacket. You like, bitch, what the fuck you? Like, that's gonna make you want to kick her in the ass. Does she have a stylist, a wardrobe stylist? When you gave her your calendar for the day and she picked this outfit out for you, you should have been like, what the fuck are you trying to do to me? And what kind of jacket is that anyway for the first lady to be wearing? What first lady has ever worn such a thing with such a message on it? Y'all really y'all flipping this White House shit upside down, man. Whatever the fuck is going on in this, I think they doing fucking coke in the Oval Office. I think they taking jello shots off bitches' nipples and belly buttons. They just doing whatever they want in here, man. This is crazy. This is one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen when we're dealing with this type of tragedy. It's kids being separated from their parents, parents being separated from their children, locked away, throwing away the kid, and their kids are being shipped off to fucking foster homes all over the damn country. Like, it's OD. And you got the nerve to show up to one of the goddamn camps to visit the kids with a jacket that says, "I don't really care, do you?" Hey, bitch, I do care. I'm in a fucking camp. You just took my fucking parents away from me and put them to prison. I care. What the fuck do you mean?
It is kind of like Americanish, like, I don't care. Like, this, the message was wrong.
Yeah, like, you could have just wiped that, that graffiti paint off the back of your jacket and just wore the regular olive green fucking coat. You would have been fine. Like, I don't understand why you had to have that on there. And it's not like you didn't know motherfuckers was going to be taking pictures of you. You're the first fucking lady. You get pictures taken of you all the time. Cameras, videos, paparazzi, whatever. It's just completely unacceptable, and it's disrespectful to the situation, the unfortunate situation that these people have been put in. And it's very, very fucked up for you to show that level of disrespect by wearing that jacket. The fuck is you doing?
Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you proving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you proving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you proving? Fuck is you doing? Bitch ass nigga, fuck is you doing? Fuck is you proving? Fuck is you doing?
We killed that. Now, before we end this show, I want to, almost forgot actually, I wanted to bring this to the attention. It's been brought to my attention that we were kind of racist on the last episode.
What?
Yeah. We didn't know. No.
Racism in what regard?
Apparently, we used the word Chinaman.
Oh shit, that's racist?
That's racist. I had to Google it. Shout out to Mike. He said that he kind of, like, he heard us saying it, and I'm like, did we say something wrong? Because I didn't know. So I Googled it. Turns out that it's kind of racist. That's the thing that they don't like to be called. So we just like to, say that we apologize for last week.
My fault, Chinaman. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah, okay. My bad, man. No, it's all love. No disrespect intended. I'm pretty sure y'all say nigga when y'all rapping your music, though, but it's all good.
Mm-hmm. But we just got to cover ourselves. We didn't have any intentions on
Is Instagram hurting your heart? We ain't mean it.
So shout out to Mike from We Leave You This podcast for
shout out to Mike for that info.
For reaching out to us and letting us know. Instead of trolling us like everybody else would have did, instead of reaching out to the boys, they just would have put us on blast, and
talk
say, hey,
shit about us.
Yeah. So
it's always better to reach out and touch somebody's hand. Oh yeah.
So with that being said, man, this is episode 91. Make sure y'all leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.
Boom.
I don't know if Google Podcasts has the review thing yet, but make sure you subscribe to us. If you know somebody who's into podcasts and they don't have an iPhone, have them download that Google Podcast app, man, and let them know about the podcast, brothers. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do, man. Once again, it's your boy Fresco. You can follow me on Twitter at Fresco Ben Famous, BIN Famous, and on Instagram at Fresco Fame. Swag.
And I'm your boy Flaw 700. On everything. And you know what's crazy? What we be forgetting to mention, follow us on Twitter at Podcast Brothers.
Facts.
And follow us on Twitter follow us on Instagram at The Podcast Brothers.
More facts.
Do that. You bitch you.
Deuce.